Hello everyone, I hope you all are feeling energetic, motivated and in a top form today. Today we are going to discuss some essential HTML properties that may seem outdated but are still crucial to know, especially when it comes to acing job interviews and working with legacy websites. You see, many companies still maintain older websites that rely on basic HTML properties like float and clear. Even though modern CSS has introduced many more efficient ways to achieve layout goals, but understanding these concepts could be a game changer when working with existing code bases or troubleshooting issues. Let's dive into the world of float and clear. See students, I have created one folder with name float and clear properties. Inside this folder, I have created two more folders with name CSS and images. Inside the images folder, I have taken one image with name tree.jpg, and inside the CSS folder, I have created one file style.css. Why I have created? Because I am going to use external CSS, and the link of this file I am going to provide in the index.html file on the top of the title element here. And in the body tag, can you see that I have taken one parent div, and inside this parent I have taken further 4 children, and with the name div1, div2, div3 and div4. As you all know that in the HTML, how the elements flow, they flow from top to bottom. I will show you on the browser. Can you see that? Div1, div2, div3 and div4. You can say that as div is a block element and it takes the full width of the screen. It means you can say that div is taking the first row, div1 is taking the first row, div2 is taking the second row, div3 is taking the third row and div4 is taking the fourth row. Now we will see the concept of float and clear. Let's see practically only. I said to div1, could you please float to left hand side? Then div1 said okay fine, I can float to the left hand side. Now can you see there was the space available. There was a space on the right hand side of the div1 vacant. Div2 thought let's occupy the space which is vacant on the right hand side of the div1. Now div2 is demanding something else. The div2 is saying nothing can come on the left hand side of mine. So div1 said you don't want anything on your left hand side, that is your problem. If you don't want anything on your left hand side, you have to move to the right hand side. When it said clear left, then div1 didn't agree with that and div2 has to move to the second row. Now div3, I said div3, could you please flow to the right hand side? Div3 said okay fine. Now div4 saw that there is space vacant on the left hand side of div3. It tries to occupy that space. Now what? Now this div is demanding something else. Now div4 is saying nothing can come on the right hand side of mine. So div3 said I have already floated to the right hand side. If you don't want anything on your right hand side, please go to the fourth row. Clear, right? He didn't get agree with that and div4 moved to the fourth row. Now we will see how the clear both properties work. For that purpose I will have to take one more image here. Firstly let me apply this style whatever I given to div1, div2, div3, div4. Div1 I floated to the left hand side. Div2 said I don't want anything on my left hand side, so it moved to the second row. Div3 I floated to right hand side, and div4 didn't want anything on the right hand side, so it moved to the fourth row. Let me check, is it okay? Yeah, it is totally fine. Now we will see how clear both property work. For that purpose I will have to take one more image with height 200.
let's see the output. Can you see that the second image is bigger than the first image? I want the second bigger image to be floated to the right hand side and the smaller image to be floated on the left hand side. Now for that purpose I will set it. First child of image, which is the first child of div1. First child move to the left hand side, and image which is the last child of div1, last child to be floated on the right hand side. Save it and let's see on the browser. Can you see that second image is taking the space of second row, means div2 as well. Now div2 has problem with that. div2 is saying nothing can come on my right side as well. So please clear the left hand side as well as right hand side both. So it means clear both spaces. Clear both. Now the image second set, I can't move anywhere else. You have to move little back. So div2 move little back. Clear both. Yes, now absolutely fine.
Thank you for watching video. Please like, share and subscribe to help us grow and create more content.